for today. So the initial target was hit yesterday, and just put a level in, you'll see where that is. And that was pretty much the underside of the gap. That's always your first target when you've got a gap, is the underside bar of that. So from where the gap is, the opening of the gap, pretty much. So that is what's been targeted, and we've basically sold off there. We are now flirting with this previous swing high here. At the moment, we are below it right now. I'm not too particularly worried about that right yet. I think we do have another level just below here, and I'll give you those levels now on the lower time frames. But the trend is still up. We have this fairly strong channel as well. If we do that. Okay, so we've got this fairly strong channel that we're in at the moment, and pretty much tagged the top of the channel and now coming off. So there are multiple levels inside this channel as well, so we'll get to that now. So you can see when I talk about multiple levels inside the channel, we've got that one, which we've broken through, and then obviously we're going to get another one. You can see there's one that's pretty clear as well. Let me just get that. So there's one there. There's probably another one there. So there'll be multiple areas inside the channel where you can expect buyers to come into it. I just want to get rid of that one and get rid of that one. Okay, and I'm not entirely convinced that this gap down here is actually closed. So if we just do that, you can see this gap is still very much open, and that's 31.93. Okay, so I wouldn't be too surprised to see us drop below this level and come back down. But in order for that to happen, I'd want to see us drop below, come up, bump our heads here, reject this, and sell off, which is probably what is going to transpire being a Friday. Okay, the other thing that you need to bear in mind at the moment is we have a lot of congestion here. This is Asian session at the moment, and you can see how the buyers, I don't think it was buying that stepped in, they were just profit taking that stepped in after a pretty strong move to the downside. But one thing to highlight here, on the hour, you had a wedge, and the wedge breakout did happen, and that target has been met. Bottom of the wedge was pretty much the target. You can see how the profit taking happened right there. So we are moving down again, but I think we are going to find some support somewhere around here. Probably, by the looks of things, we're going to come and close this gap and set us up for another move to the upside on Monday. The other thing that you can also sort of anticipate is a second move, but yeah, I'm not convinced of that. So I'm not looking for shorts, put it that way. So for me at the moment, it's just sit in hands and wait. This is a fairly good indication that I should be looking for longs. We'll have to wait and see what happens with this hour bar and the next hour bar, pretty much. If I can get more pin bars or an inside bar or an engulfing bar, that's going to be a pretty good entry off a fairly strong level. I don't see this just breaking through now. It may just pop through on the Asian session, but when Europe opens, we'll be back above that, and we'll be hovering around here waiting to see what to do. Okay, so pretty interesting, I think. Wait, sit on hands for me at the moment. We'll want to see what transpires here. As far as I'm concerned, we are still in an upward trend. This is a pullback. We're not haven't made a lower low yet. We have broken below it, but we haven't closed below it. So, and that's what we're transpiring right now again. So yeah, so I think somewhere in this zone we are going to find some buyers. I think for now, just sit on hands and wait, see what happens. Probably not going to be trading this thing today. I'll wait for Monday and wait for some form of structure to form, allowing me to get back in and move to the upside. And yeah, I think whatever does happen, even if it does get to the bottom here and starts finding support, there's another 1,000-point trade on offer. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.